As Deb's sister and Andy's sister-in-law, I want to share the life and the love that Deb and Andy had for each other for so very long, 40 years. Recently, Deb wondered what the worst thing was that they've had to deal with in life. Our mother's stroke, initially leaving her almost comatose for months. Policy conflict with our parents such that we were estranged for quite a while. Struggles with the confusion and the disappointment of infertility. The death of both Andy's parents and our parents. A house fire such that they moved 3 times in 9 months and spent hundreds of hours managing the rehab project and all the insurance complications. And of course, Andy's health decline, where both Deb and Andy spent every single minute of every long day just surviving. However, there have been ever so many joys and successes. Our mother recovered amazingly well and lived for another 20 years. We happily reconnected with our parents and shared great relationships and many new memories. Deb and Andy adopted 2 wonderful children and homeschooled both of them, and they're now very proud of them and their new granddaughter. They oversaw the rehab of the house into a beautiful new home, and they even stayed sane during the whole process. In the last couple of years, they started a new business called Lotus Learning Power, which individually trains twice exceptional children. And Deb had planned on branching out into teaching her techniques to schools so that they could train students as well as she has trained Alexis and Sean and Brendan and Veronica. As a business manager, Andy was able to support and share the growth of the business. And unfortunately, Andy's not the support, but Deb may be resuming that business in the near future, leaning on the systems that Andy set up. Through it all, Deb and Andy were totally committed to each other, to social equality and fairness, to family and friends, such as we have here, and those that are not here, and to fun. They have been my cherished role models all these years. The day before Andy died, Veronica Sidney took this powerful photograph in the hospital. Even after life support was withdrawn, when Andy didn't appear to be reacting, when Deb said to him, "If you love me, squeeze my hand," he squeezed her hand really hard. This photo tells the love, the strength, the support, the patience, and the mutual gratitude that carried 2 loving people through all the struggles, the pain, the obstacles, and also through all the joys, the successes, and the friendships, such as the ones we have here today. It's loving friendships such as these that make life beautiful. And we all thank you all for your support.
Hey everybody, my name is Brendan Stewart. I homeschooled with the Singletons for a couple of years, and Deb really helped me through some hard times in my life and my education. And Andy was always there with me, so I'd like to read some of the words that Alexis and Sean wrote as a tribute to their dad, Andy. Dad, thank you for being who you were and for being our dad. Thank you for being so amazingly calm, patient, flexible, and supportive with us. For your playfulness and for your sense of humor. For letting us ride on your back, dig holes in the backyard, and tickle your feet. For planning great vacations, playing balloon volleyball and other crazy games, and always thinking of fun things for us all to do together. For teaching us to love nature. For amazing dad-made holiday brunches. For science projects, job search training, and outdoor skills. For always helping us be there, for always being there for us when we needed your help. Your answer was always yes, whenever possible. Pretty sure we won the lottery jackpot when you adopted us, Dad. We love you. From Sean and Alexis.
You're amazing. I am so touched for all of you being here, filling this space with such love and respect for my beloved Andy. He saw himself as an average guy, just trying to do the right thing to make the world a better place. He would be truly astounded by the outpouring and depth of love, respect, and even reverence for him since he died. My first date with Andy was boating on the chain of lakes. As we drove there on a cold, gray, drizzly October morning, when I had a lot of homework that I really should have been doing, the rain stopped. The skies cleared, and the sun shone brilliantly on what would become a very magical day. Symbolic indeed. At that time, my life was very gray. Andy turned my gray life golden and magical, and it stayed that way for over 40 years. Over the years, we expanded our circle of love in many ways. Learning that we were infertile, we created our beloved family through adoption, and were blessed with Alexis and Sean. Andy adored and cherished them. And he was a wonderful dad. With Alexis's open adoption, her entire birth family became part of our family. Our relationship of great mutual respect and affection endures to this day. When Andy's sister Anne introduced us to Twyla, her wife-to-be, Andy gathered Twyla into a big bear hug and said warmly, "Welcome to the family, Twyla." Twyla couldn't believe it. No one had ever accepted it and welcomed her that way. Over the years, dear friends became chosen family and were dubbed Aunt Roz, Aunt Janice, Uncle Randy, Tara. Andy became a father figure for Veronica, our homeschool daughter. She and her mom, Vida, allowed us to achieve our dream of a rainbow family. Later, Brendan Stewart became our homeschool son for several years. Occasionally, other people who needed a safe space to heal and to live short-term joined the household. Andy also loved nature, the incredible diversity of life forms, and the web of life. He believed we are all related. They're part of our family. Nature gave him his greatest spiritual replenishment. And we opened our home to innumerable rescued pets. Jeannie's right, life gave us our fair share of challenges. We always met them as a team. We made a great team. One of the most painful challenges for Andy was when the BSA, the Boy Scouts of America, instituted national policies that excluded several categories of people from Scouting membership. We knew very fine people who were being marginalized by those policies, both adults and youth. Andy's response spoke volumes about his character. For several years, Andy sought to change the BSA policies from the inside, but unfortunately to no avail. Ultimately, he decided that even though he had been in Scouting for over 40 years, and it was a core piece of who he was, in order to live the Scouting ideals that he had sworn to uphold, he could not be part of a discriminatory BSA. It was literally keeping him awake at night. He dropped his cherished BSA membership, and we found other ways to provide Sean with outdoor and leadership experience. Some years later, Andy was delighted that the BSA finally eliminated those policies, but he grieved the lost years. Andy's was a quiet, everyday courage. Even in the darkest of times of his illness, he worked hard to maintain a positive attitude and to regain his health. He remained grateful, kind, and considerate of others. He always said thank you. And he lived with integrity. As always, we tackled it all as a team, and I was so proud of him. What made Andy magical is not just that he touched lives. He lifted them up, helping us to feel valuable and precious. He did not just tolerate diversity, he celebrated it, believing that every person deserves to be treated with profound respect, most especially children, youth, and adults, young adults. He believed in each and every one of us, and because of that, our lives were changed. We became better people, and the world became a better place. Recently in our backyard, I said out loud, "Andy, I miss you so much." A brown butterfly appeared. It fluttered straight to me. It circled overhead, and then headed east, the place of new beginnings. We looked up its identity later. It's called a mourning cloak. M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. Mourning. Grieving. So like Andy, weaving his quiet magic with humility, love, and humor. I miss him dearly, more than I can say. But Andy's love continues to shine in my heart, in my life, in all of our lives. His love story continues.